Welcome by For the Passion, Not the Fashion, the YouTube channel. We are here at the Spirit of 666 in Verviers, Belgium, in Verviers. And we are here with the 80s heavy metal band from Liege, Steelover.
Yeah,
Hello.
oh.
I sing with two microphones. Yeah. That didn't work. Bloody hell.
Okay, guys. You played here a release party of your new album, right? And some old stuff and stuff from your new album. You have released a new album, huh?
Yeah, we played the two albums, the Love Me album and the Stainless album today. We've done the whole set.
Yeah, it was a mix.
For an hour and a half.
A mix, yeah.
6 songs of the last album.
Yes.
The first album and 6 songs from the second one. Just,
and the Glove album is for me it's a classic. I have it on vinyl at home and it's amazing. But I want to ask you first about the early days of Steelover. Back in the days, in the 82 you started, 1982, here in Liege. How was the music scene here in Liege in the 80s, and to be a heavy metal band in the French part of Belgium, in the Wallons part? Can you tell me
we were
about
on the
it?
right point at that time. Rock and roll, like we did, melody rock and roll was like at the time was Van Halen, all big bands like that, and we fit Steelover fit right in the right band in the years 80s.
Right.
I think we were right on, and that's why we sold a lot of LPs all around the world. So
how many records were pressed? Do you know that?
we know that 400,000 LP were sold.
Really?
Yeah.
So many?
Only in Poland we had 76 million albums sold only in Poland.
Million.
That's crazy.
But it was a big selling.
Yeah, right.
Great. Yeah. Because for me, if I talk about the Wallons heavy metal bands, I can only name Palace and Steelover. That's the most known names here in the 80s.
You have also F and Guns.
F and Guns.
At the same time, were the two bands from Liege. Shyness were more rock than hard rock, but F and Guns and Steelover were the two main bands in Liege at the time. Yeah.
FN is part van de...
I think the thing that we had better than the others, to say it honestly, is we were a band who has a lot of melody, and I think the melody stays all the time. You never forget that.
I can hear when I listen to your songs, I can hear, sometimes I hear Iron Maiden, sometimes I hear some Saxon, but I also hear a lot of AOR in your songs, like 80s AOR music, like it's a mixture of it, you know?
Listen. When we composed the songs, at that time when we composed the song, we composed a lot with my friend Pat on the guitar, and me and him were doing the recording, the starting of the songs, and he listened to a lot of bands, 1970s, 80s like me, and for us it was just a game.
Yeah. It all came by accident. Just
we didn't try to be like Bon Jovi or whatever. We just played our own music, and that's how it happened.
And I still hear a lot of different influences in your music.
Yeah, and now with the new Stainless, we have 2 new musicians.
Yes, I saw.
we changed a little bit of the songs,
Yeah.
and it sounds wonderful. Now I can listen to it back in the morning till at night. It sounds very good.
It was a surprising good show, and I maybe I come back to that earlier question. What were your main influences as a band when you started?
For myself, listen, I started to sing in years 1970, and Deep Purple was my first band I really listened to for myself. Then for him, I don't know. What band do you like?
Influences, je sais pas, tes influences.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin,
Like,
definitely.
Why, of course.
Moses Finest?
Oh yeah, that's different.
Slayer. Mountain. Mountain.
Ozzy Osbourne, yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne. See,
You like the new record from Ozzy Osbourne?
I'm fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I'm fan of Zakk Wylde.
Zakk Wylde, yeah, I see it on your jacket. Zakk Wylde, Zakk Wylde. Zakk
Black
Wylde.
Label Society.
Yeah, I see it on his jacket. I see it on his jacket. Hey, and in 1984, Black Label Society, great.
So I like it, yes.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, in 1984, your debut album "Clove Me" was released. It was, for me, it's a milestone in traditional heavy metal in the Wallens part of Belgium. I already said, if I think about Wallen heavy metal, I think about Steelover. And for me, they were. How do you look back on this release? You know, how do you look back on this release?
on this one now, or
The old
go
one,
on.
Clove Me.
Love me, yeah.
Listen, when I think of it, I always wonder how did we did that. It's amazing for us too now. When I listen to it, I say, how did I do that? You know, and with the band we had, we were very young,
Yeah.
and we didn't think about anything. We just straight on. So I don't know.
And you did it right.
I think it's right, yeah. But for me, it's amazing because I didn't believe it'd be this after 35 years.
Yeah.
A lot of people, we play concerts, and a lot of people come with their LPs
Yeah.
signed. You know, it's amazing all the LPs are coming. The people keep the album.
Yeah. It's great.
That means that they like it.
Yeah,
I suppose
or,
so.
or spend a lot of money to buy a one on eBay, on Discogs. That a lot of people still want it. It's still on this a lot of want listed for a lot of heavy metal fans worldwide. Hey, and please, any, huh?
One thing I'd like to say is now that we started the new Steelover with the new guys,
Yeah.
I really like to say I'm very happy because we have a really good team.
Yeah.
We have Gauthier, Marc, we're so many people work for Steelover, and Marc asked me to come back to Steelover to build up Steelover, and then I went to Gautier's house and we spoke together and we built a plan and we did something for fun, and it comes up to a new album. And he's got the sign up to Escape Music.
Yeah, it was a
Magic
strange
Man.
story.
Yeah.
But it was a strange story for Escape Music because it's incidentally that we signed on Escape Music. Just because I sent the video of don't know why to the record company for another reason.
Yeah.
And I think the boss heard it 1 week and it's going into his head, and then he phoned to me, said, hey, is the band signed? You want to sign over Europe and Japan? When he asked me that, I think if one of the guys said to me no, I kill him. Really. So it was history. And
But they believe really in rock and roll today because they're doing the Golden Age Festival.
Oh yeah, in
Like,
Liege.
together, they're working
this
together.
is the boss
Oh, great
of
festival.
the Golden Age.
No, maybe it's the best way.
It's a team, we are a team.
Steelover was in our festival
Lineup, yeah.
in the lineup, and it was a great show of Steelover.
I saw there was Angel playing and so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was a bit disappointed because we've
3 days.
done
3 days.
we've done that in the first edition.
2019.
2000, yeah. And it was
It was, there was a
so
problem with
great.
the microphone, with effect, and it was really ruining everything. But,
And to go back to your lineup, are there any lineup changes? And please present your current band to our viewers. Who are the old ones and who are the new ones? And please introduce everyone in the band.
The two beautiful hair
Yeah.
and me are from the beginning.
oh, beautiful.
Mousquetaire.
hair, you?
3 out of 5. It's good.
3 out of
Survival
5.
band
Yeah.
of the 80s.
Survival.
Yeah.
Mousquetaire.
Stainless.
Stainless, yeah.
Hairless.
Less hair.
Steelbanger.
Oh yeah, we don't see.
Hoe zeg je dat in de Nederlands?
We say you are.
In het Nederlands?
Wat?
They are
Stainless?
headbangers, you are stillbanger.
Yeah. And so
Goeie vraag.
his name is
Volgende vraag.
Patrick
My Fredo.
Frazen.
From the beginning.
My name is Nigadi, bass.
Bass, yeah.
Kalinoram alias Pichu.
Yeah.
Guitar. Nikopopoulos, drums.
Drums.
From Poland,
From
from
Poland.
Romania.
From Romania.
Oh.
Viva Romania!
Sicilia.
Ah, ja.
We are not a Belgian band.
And Sicily.
Oh yeah.
And from Napoli.
Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Near
Italian.
Napoli.
You're
The
Italian.
pizza pie.
Yeah, you're Italian. Yeah.
When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie.
Vince
That's
Giardino.
some more.
It's from Italy.
Yeah, but about the new album, I was when I checked it, just some song on YouTube, I was like blown away. It sounds like is this now? Is this 2022? Because it sounds so old school. It's is it really? Is it now? But the songs I heard on YouTube were like completely in the 80s style. Completely in the 80s style. It's like
I agree with you, but with the modern sound, of course.
yeah, with a fresh production.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the remix is fantastic.
Yeah, it's really
It's
good.
a guy who's very well known in the metal scene,
Yeah.
as it's Frédéric Folker, who's the guitarist from Unleashed.
Unleashed, the
who's
Swedish
doing
death metal
brutal
band.
death Swedish band.
Wow.
And he really appreciates to work with us.
Wow.
But we try to keep exactly the same atmosphere, same feelings, same melodies, but with a fresh production. That's
Yeah,
really the
that's
goal
what I hear.
on the new album.
It's really good. It's what I
That's because when we started, we wanted to do Steelover.
still.
Yeah, we didn't calculate to have a modern sound to,
Yeah.
to attract people for the music from today. But this is natural that we had the mix with not the old guys, but
No, you can
the
say
first
it, you can
wave
say it.
guys from
Yeah.
Steelover and the two new guys, and it's really a great mix.
Yeah.
And we had a great mix also for the album, and that's the result. Or Stainless is the result.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And after two EPs in 2016 and 2017, you released now your brand new album Stainless, which sounds totally old school to me. Are you happy with the result?
Yes. For me, it's a dream. it's a dream coming
True.
true.
Yeah.
Because when I started back to sing, I wanted to sing only for parties, nothing
Really?
special. Yeah, I didn't have no planning, nothing. And then we composed because of the COVID. We had to work. The first time we played, we've never rehearsed together because of the COVID.
So
And at my age, going on computer, it's not possible.
no.
So we're lucky. We're lucky to have some young guys
Oh.
that helps us because we're fucked up.
So no online rehearsals online with Skype and so that was not for you.
It's not for me. No. I go crazy.
And that a little bit hard question, but I need to ask.
Okay, we stop here.
No, I need to ask this because it's in one way it's maybe very important, another way it's fucking maybe not important. But what was the link between Steelover and Vaya con Dios? Yeah, you're laughing. That's why I knew you.
Gauthier is living.
It's about Danny Klein, who was the
And she don't want to do anything to do with heavy metal anymore.
No, she
It's
doesn't
the
like.
less you can say.
She doesn't like
Really?
Steelover, but she was acting for 1 or 2 years after Vince,
Really?
but she didn't like art rock and
She didn't like it at the time, not
at the time
either.
She didn't like
She
it.
wanted to hide this part of
Yeah.
his career,
And,
her career.
yeah.
Okay.
And she's a bit ashamed of doing that, you know. It's a bit of pity, but it was the singer,
Vocalist,
Yeah.
vocalist of Vacan Dios,
Yeah.
who had a big success in
I know.
She's starting
worldwide.
again, Vaya con Dios. if
Really,
you
but I
heard
don't
the
care.
news.
Yeah.
Ah, no, I love Vaya con Dios.
Okay,
really.
but I
was-
No,
don't.
I'm joking.
It
I'm
was,
joking.
it was a bit. It was a mistake, you know. It was a mistake. She was not the good singer in the
I don't know.
The
We can say
right
that.
was
singer,
not bad, huh?
the right singer in Steelover is Vince. Vince Cartier, the only one.
But I heard there was also songs recorded with. I heard there was also songs recorded with her, and it's not possible to reissue them because she don't want it, and so.
Of course.
It's copyright.
It's impossible.
Copyright.
Okay.
It's a question
Okay.
of copyright.
You think about your label or what you ask that?
I was just curious, but I needed to ask them. But
Forget about
let's
it.
skip her.
Forget
Let's
it.
skip
Forget
her.
it. Forget
Okay.
it, man.
I
Forget
want to ask you the greatest memories you have about Steelover and the crazy road. Do you have any crazy road stories to tell? Have you toured outside Belgium and back in the day, and or what was the best moments you have with Steelover?
Barbecue, I mean.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Concert in
It's a
Forest
private
National,
joke.
I think.
Yeah?
the
No,
highest-
it's more for them.
But now, I think the
80s.
best thing for me is what's happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
the
past is the past.
Yeah.
Now we got to go for the future. I'm still young, huh? I have another 40 years to go. So I think that now is the best thing because what we're doing now, I couldn't think about it. Nobody here would think about it.
When I see you on stage, I see a very happy band with a lot of joy. You all enjoy when you're playing. You can see that clearly. And I
That's
thought
because of him.
Yeah.
Because he said, guys, if you guys don't smile, I'll give you a stick in the head. So I had
And
to
me too.
smile.
The same for me. Huh?
I threw the microphone.
But I see a lot of joy on stage, and I also say to a guy today and in the crowd, I say, Steelover is making a return, and a return. I talked also with Kees about it, and I think maybe there, for me, you are a band who have a new chance now to make really name it international, and because I believe that a lot of concerts will come up and a lot of festivals.
We hope so, of course. We hope
Yeah.
so.
It's very hard,
And-
but we hope so.
And as when you listen to the album, you can check one thing. We have 2 guitars. They're doing solos, but it's not demonstration. They're only doing what they have to do. No demonstration. You understand what I mean? And we're looking for the song to be a lot of melody, the voices, the harmonies, and the lead guitars. And I think this is, like he said, it has to breathe. The song has to breathe.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah, and it's still over main priority for you guys, and or are you also involved in other projects, bands? I heard from Kees that one of you guys also make a festival and some people do radio shows. Are you more active in other bands, or is Steelover your main priority?
Steelover.
Steelover is everything, and the rest is.
We're working like the old people.
Yes,
we have
this
one
is-
band.
When I
That's all.
joined the band 2 years ago, it was the main condition. It was we focus on
One thing.
Steelover, no
One
other
band.
bands, no other project.
Unit.
And
Yeah.
voilà. It was the same for Kalin, and I think also it's a bit the receipt for success. So it's really focusing.
This is
On
exactly
one-
what I
one
think.
One band, one thing,
That-
one band, one project,
Yeah.
one thing, and you keep the focus.
That's
Yeah,
the reason
that's
on
the
1
reason.
year we had to go ahead much because of the fact that everybody is into only Steelover and no tribute, no anything other shit or something like this. They really concentrate, it's very important.
Yeah.
And we see the results. It's great, but it's always a challenge and we have to move ahead.
Temptation.
When you treat one wife, you treat 5 wives. It's not the same.
No. But it's fun.
No, it's fun. It's just at the beginning.
It's not the same.
At the
It's not good,
beginning,
not bad,
at the
but it's
beginning,
not the
it's a lot of
same.
fun. After, you're fucked up.
And I come to one of the last question actually. What can we expect from Steelover in the near future?
Well, we hope to do another album now. We're starting
Another
new
album.
songs now, huh? And we hope with Marc, Gauthier, we're gonna have.
a lot of concerts.
A lot of concerts. Is there already some
We
marks
work
or
on
some?
it. We work
We're
on it
working
at the
on-
moment,
of it.
but it's very difficult for the actual actualities, you know.
But it's not
happening in
only
the
for the
world,
bands,
everything.
for the promoters, organizers.
No, everything
it's
is
the same.
very hard for
When you,
band
you
for
go
it.
to
Some festivals in the summer, maybe.
That would be cool. Like festivals, like in Germany, there are a lot of festivals who
Yeah,
book this
sure.
80s bands, like
We're
people
gonna
through
try to do
Headbangers
Keep it
over
true,
there.
we would like to play Keep
Yeah,
It
that
True,
would be
yeah.
great.
We're gonna try to do it.
Headbangers and everything. Yeah, sure.
So and Muscle Rock in Sweden is a great thing
Muscle
too.
Rock, yes, I know. So yeah, Time to Rock also. I know the.
If you have some
the
contacts,
I have some, we will talk about it. We love your band and we were we're very happy to be here tonight in Verviers. Thank you very much for the great show you did. I come back for sure for 100%. And I really liked your show, and it was I really love your music, and I hope you get a new second youth.
We count on you for us to go to Holland.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Merci
It
beaucoup.
was a pleasure.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Zer.
Merci.
You fucking lover!
Need to be so crowded when lights are on the show. Feel the beat, you give the beat. We gonna rock and roll. Touch me, reach me, I know you can. Faces are so true to me. Please don't let me go. Fans are there. Feel so good with you. Without you, we can't feel the heat. We can't rock alone. More than anything on earth, you are on my soul. Faces smiling, need you again. We are so in love with you, we can't live alone. Fans are there. Feel so good with you. You are the blood going through my veins. Red like the love we share. Your heat is deeper and stronger than steel. I need the heat you give. You know I'm just a little bit afraid. Closer to you, I feel so scared. Oh, funny feeling.